Hi guys, possible interpretation. Paul Manafort supposedly reaches a plea deal with Robert Mueller in the special counsel. Is it possible that he is going to reveal some information about Donald Trump in relation to the Steele Dossier and the PP rumors? At this point in the iPad Goat video, he's looking pretty worried. Then he says shame on and points to the droplets, which could be PP droplets coming from the penis. And that could affect his presidency. What happens in this video, looks like at this point, is he gets shot in the back of the head to the right. And that could be in relation to the information revealed by Paul Manafort. And we could find that out within the next 24 hours, which would bring it to the 15th of September, where I think that something has happened to Donald Trump. Maybe he hasn't been shot yet, but definitely I think the information that Paul Manafort may say could be connected to the Steele Dossier and those rumors, and that brings shame on Donald Trump. Someone shoots him, or possibly we've heard the talk about the 25th Amendment being invoked. That could possibly happen. After that, I think that's when the attack comes from the submarines that have moved under Hurricane Florence to the East Coast. It's a very slow moving hurricane, so it's possible that submarines could have moved under, and that kind of theory comes at the same time as the UK Ministry of Defence are saying that they can't find Russian submarines, and we're getting reports of, dozens of whales washing up on the beaches in Scotland and Ireland because of the Royal Navy using sonar trying to track down Russian submarines crossing into the Atlantic. So there's the scenario set out for you. Right now, I suppose those submarines are positioned or positioning along the East Coast, which is a very troubling and worrying thought, and something I hope is not true. But should something happen to Donald Trump in terms of that information being revealed and the 25th Amendment being invoked, or an assassination attempt on him happens by the 15th, then that's when the tsunami comes in, and that could affect the entire East Coast most likely. Obviously, you've got Washington and everything there. Right now, there's blackouts happening across the East Coast, from Hurricane Florence to gas explosions in Massachusetts. So we've got the possibility of more blackouts happening, and that means that information would not be readily available for people to hear about an incoming tsunami. And obviously, if the line of succession is affected, then it's possible that Obama could step in as a stabilizing figure initially, but people obviously realize the truth as the truth starts spreading around, and they will eventually, turn on him. But at the same time, after that, you've got the events that will be happening in the UK, possibly on the 17th, which is like 2 days after, possibly something happening with the Queen and the line of succession there, and possibly William or Harry taking the throne. My money's on Harry, just Harry and Obama at the same time. Boom, that kind of talk and everything else going on there. And I think that's all done by 9/23, and obviously with the 15th as well, because Donald Trump has been instrumental in, this whole peace thing with North Korea, that could go up in flames. And it looks like they're preparing for it anyway, because they did the missile tests off of the coast of Japan, and they also did the selling of the P-8 Poseidon sub-hunting planes to South Korea. So it looks like they're getting ready for North Korea to flip on them, which could be connected with Donald Trump coming out of office, which could be related to the PP allegations, which could be revealed by Paul Manafort within the next 24 to 48 hours. So that's my analysis of that. We'll see what comes to pass. A lot of things are happening right now connected with this video. I don't think there's much, argument left to be made on that. So with that said, you guys, I'll keep watching, keep updating, Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless you.